In this section, we are going to learn microservices data management, commands and queries. This is the second part of microservice data management that we will cover microservices data query patterns and best practices, materialized view pattern, CQRS design pattern, event sourcing pattern, eventual consistency principle, and we will see Instagram system architecture use case. After that, we will learn microservice data management distributed transactions. So with this section, we will continue our vertical considerations of microservice architecture. If you look at our architecture design vertical considerations, you can see that we are on the third architecture, which is the microservice architecture. And now we are on the third vertical consideration, which is the data management of microservices. Microservices data management is really important topic because since we are in distributed system, we should have a strategy to handle data in several distributed servers. So here you can see the subdivided modules of the microservice data management. We will discuss microservice data management topics divided by three main topics. First one is choosing right database that we have done in the last section. And the second one is commands and queries. And the third one is distributed transactions. In the last section, we have learned how to choosing right database. That means choose right tool for the right job. We have learned CAP theorem, horizontal, vertical and functional data partitioning and database sharding pattern. So in this section, we will learn commands and queries on microservice data management that we will cover cross-service queries, join queries, materialized view patterns, CQRS design pattern, event sourcing, eventual consistency principle, and so on. And lastly, we will learn distributed transaction on microservice data management that we will cover Saga pattern and related patterns of the Saga pattern. That means the outbox pattern and so on. So now let's focus on the microservice data management commands and queries. So why we need to manage data in microservices? Because data creates many problems in microservices when it comes to regard to cross-service communication, which visits several microservices for our use cases and need to solve this problem. So when we are designing e-commerce application with using microservices, the problem is cross-service queries and write commands on distributed scaled databases. That means when we horizontally scale databases and separate data into different shards with applying database sharding pattern, we should reconsider our commands and queries. How can we do cross-service queries that retrieve data from several microservices? How can we separate read and write operations at scale? These are business requirements that we have to develop and deploy onto our current architecture. And here you can see the problems. Problems are performing cross-service queries with complex join operations, read and write operations at scale, and distributed transaction management. As a solution, we will learn microservice data query patterns and best practices, materialized view pattern, CQRS design pattern, and event sourcing pattern. So in this section, we will cover these questions and learn solutions from the best practices and patterns. Before solving this question, we should understand the fundamentals of microservices data patterns and principles.